There's a woman who parks her old Toyota Vios in the same spot every morning. Faded paint, a small scratch on the door. Nothing special. No one notices her. Her coworkers assume she's just getting by, maybe saving a little, maybe one bad month away from stress. What they don't know is that she has over $1.5 million invested across index funds, stocks, and rental properties. Her apartment is fully paid off. She has zero debt. Her investments generate income every month. If she wanted to, she could stop working tomorrow. But she doesn't. And that car? She chose it on purpose. Most people think wealth has a certain look: luxury cars, designer clothes, expensive watches. But reality is completely different. The majority of people who actually build wealth don't live flashy lives. They don't constantly upgrade. They don't try to prove anything. Meanwhile, many people with average incomes spend aggressively just to look successful. One group looks rich, the other group actually is rich, and those two groups are rarely the same. This isn't about being cheap, it's about understanding something most people never realize. Looking broke can be a strategic advantage, because people who build real wealth are playing a different game. They understand one simple rule: every dollar spent on appearance is a dollar that can't grow. Think about it. A $60,000 car and a $20,000 car both get you to the same place. The difference? $40,000 that could have been invested. Over time, that money doesn't just sit there, it compounds, and compounding quietly changes everything. There's a concept called conspicuous consumption. It means people don't just buy things for use, they buy things to signal status, to feel respected, to feel successful, to feel seen. But here's the trap. The more you spend trying to look successful, the less you actually become successful. You get stuck in a loop: earn, spend, impress, repeat. And most people never escape it. Meanwhile, the woman driving that Vios is doing the opposite. While others upgrade, she invests. While others show off, she accumulates. While others chase validation, she builds freedom. Every expensive purchase you see someone make has a hidden cost, a future investment that never happened, a version of financial freedom that got delayed. But looking broke doesn't just help you build wealth, it protects it. Because visible wealth attracts attention, people expect more from you. They assume you can afford everything. They treat you differently. Sometimes they even charge you more. When you look ordinary, none of that happens. You move through life quietly. You pay normal prices. You avoid unnecessary pressure. You stay off people's radar. And then there's something even more important: your relationships. When people think you have money, everything changes. Some people act differently. Some expect things from you. Some are drawn to what you have, not who you are. It becomes harder to know what's real. But when you look like everyone else, there's no pressure, no expectations. People connect with you normally, and that gives you something rare: real relationships. At the end of the day, there are only two types of people: those who build wealth and those who spend it. And the difference has nothing to do with income. Someone earning $2,000 a month can still build wealth. Someone earning $20,000 a month can still end up broke. It all comes down to behavior. Are you using money to build your future or to perform for the present? Because every decision compounds. Imagine two people. One buys a $50,000 car. The other buys a $20,000 car and invests the $30,000 difference. Over time, that difference can turn into hundreds of thousands. That's the real cost of trying to look rich. We're taught from a young age that success should be visible. Social media reinforces it every day: luxury trips, perfect outfits, expensive lifestyles. But that's not reality. That's performance. The people building real wealth, they often look completely average. They don't stand out. They don't need to, because they're not playing the visibility game.
They're playing the long game. Back to the woman with the Vios. Her coworkers think they're ahead of her, but she has something they don't. Options. She can walk away from her job anytime. She can handle emergencies without stress. She can make decisions without fear. That's what real wealth looks like. Not what you show, but what you keep. Success isn't about what you can buy. It's about what you don't need to buy anymore. It's not about owning more things. It's about owning your time. That old car in the parking lot, it represents a decision to choose freedom over approval, to choose growth over appearance, to choose long-term power over short-term validation. And the people who judge it are often the same people who will spend decades working because they have no other choice. Looking broke isn't weakness, it's strategy. And at the end of the day, wealth isn't about what you show, it's what you keep.